Did you buy a matte black iPhone and regret how not cool you look now? Well, worry no more because now you can basically fake a jet black. So let's check it out. At only 2mm thick, you may feel ripped off for what you paid for this case. But this case isn't for everyone, because really, this is for people who aren't looking for a case. Made of a hard matte plastic, the idea is that you shouldn't notice there's even a case on. Installation is super simple, go in volume side first and snap the opposite corners in place. Taking a closer look, there are cutouts for all the buttons, and although I've seen many reviews online with misaligned cuts, my cutouts were fairly precise on the cases I received. They do make it a little harder to access as the buttons are recessed now, so it will require a harder click. The camera and flash are cut out and they've included a slight lip to keep it off surfaces, which I'd say is a nice touch. Cutouts throughout the bottom with no issues using any cables or the classic lightning dock. But in the end, the idea is that, well, it's not there. I find it's a neat way to change the color of your iPhone without permanently scarring it in any way, which may interest you because they actually just released this. A jet black case for anyone that regrets not picking that up to begin with. And when I say you don't really notice it's there, I mean it. It weighs in at only 7 grams, which makes it as heavy as a credit card. I'm a fan of the matte finish on the blue model, as I find the textured surface feels a lot easier to grip over the smooth iPhone, nor does it grease up as easily. But unfortunately, I can't say the same for the jet black, as it has a glossy finish like, well, the real jet black. This baby will show off every chicken wing you've eaten in the last week. Thankfully, it's still a little stickier in the hand over the smooth iPhone finish. I found the cases to be a pretty tight fit and they don't easily slip off, which helps when pulling it in and out of pockets. There's no issues and I'm not afraid of the case popping off. Do note with most of the darker colors, it covers the whole back of the iPhone, meaning you lose the Apple status. But it's nice they don't brand the case itself with anything, so it's a clean single tone look. Now, they don't claim this case to be super protective, and it's obvious why they don't. It will keep the back of your iPhone scratch-free, along with the added protection for your camera lens, but if you drop your phone twice a day, I highly recommend looking elsewhere. But I am curious how well the case holds up, so let's test it out. It looks like it does scratch up quite a bit, whether that be in your pocket with keys or change sliding along a table. When I tested the matte blue version, it fared a little worse, scratching off a lot easier than the jet black model with just my fingers. An easy way to avoid this is to, well, not scratch your case like I did. There isn't much of a lip around the screen as well, so I highly recommend pairing this with a screen protector like the WinnerGear Topaz we just reviewed. Lastly, due to how thin the plastic actually is, the edges around the cutouts are especially vulnerable to bending or stretching. Thankfully, you do have a 2-year warranty on the case. Just try not to sit on your iPhone and expect a miracle from this case. Now, the scarf doesn't promise any drop protection as they're designed to be super minimal. But being able to go from a matte black to a jet black is probably the coolest thing about these cases. Even better, they just released the jet white version. Yeah, they beat Apple to their own game. Anyways, thanks to Totallee for sponsoring the case and review, which supports what I do on this channel, but I got complete creative freedom and all opinions expressed are from my own brain. That's it. If you love what you see and want to support me in creating my reviews, head over to our Patreon and enter our monthly giveaway. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment below letting me know what case you want me to review next. I rest my case.